UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Anytime you take on a player like Brooke Henderson, you want to bring your best here, Rich. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Putting for birdie here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
That was wonderfully done. This shot is about 140 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. That's inside the house of opportunity. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Steady on. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
That was pretty straightforward. Currently at +1 for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. Time for the second shot into the third. Good shot there, Beamer. Oh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt.
It's tracking.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in two, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Putting for a birdie. A birdie with big wings. This has eyes for the hole. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by 4 strokes. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
You like that, didn't you? Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Okay, time to return to the action. And this putt is to move into the top 5. Oh, so close. If you can make this one, it's for par. Okay, let's head to the next. The par 4 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Well played, mate. Sitting at -1, currently tied for 9th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Just didn't drop. And this one is for his par. And it's Tony Finau in the lead as we turn our attention to the next hole. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey. Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
Second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if you can hold this. This one has eyes for the hole. The old hammer hands putt. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. Well struck. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And back to the course with the live action. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
This is on a great line.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
Didn't that look good for a long time? It's just about 3 feet away. You don't want to miss these. As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far, Rich.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's return to live play now. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And if this can go down, he'll save par. Well hold. And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard sees this player currently residing in second place behind Tony Finau. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. If it's up, it could be in. A bit too much pace on that one. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, that's a clutch par. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Oh, no one likes a plug lie. Really, just getting it out of the bunker is a big deal here. Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their 3rd. And only one off the pace here. Yeah, nicely played. What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one. Starting to look really good.
A bogey putt awaits. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The par for 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Oh, well done. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She got one back on that last hole.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
On a nice line.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's 2 shots back. Wow, that was handy holding out from there. That'll help make a big move. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Heading to the next hole, and this player is currently in a share of the lead with Tony Finau. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Whew. Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the bunker. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Tied for 2nd place. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And this putt to move into a share of first.
Must make good opportunity with 2 to play.
Looking great now.
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up, headed for the green. Rich, that was a great time to pull off a play like that.
Sitting one back as well, Luke, showing their intentions.
Putting for the big bird here. A birdie with big wings.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
That's frustrating. A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
They should make it. Tied going into the final hole.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Currently 6 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And he's hit that inside the range. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Go on, get in the hole. Oh, Rich, there's an opportunity that slides by.
Yeah, that's a huge disappointment for that player.
And with that, Rich, this one's actually going to extra holes. Here we go, Rich. It's time for some playoff action.
Oh, and this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
Well, let's begin this sudden death playoff for the championship.
Oh, such an exciting day, Luke. Let's get into it.
Oh, that's a lovely shape shot. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Well, it seems obvious. They really need to stick this one close if they want to have a chance.
They have to expect their opponent to make that putt, Luke, so you have to take a chance and get it close.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That was special. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This one's online. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
And a great win on an old-style golf course by this player. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
Well, how about that, Rich? There is your champion.
And it only took one hole for this player to get the win. Luke, great job.
Well, thank you, sports fans. Hope you enjoyed all the coverage of our playoff finale from myself and all the dedicated people at 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.